All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning back into my YouTube channel. And this segment is going to be brought to you by Pammy's Backyard Barbecue. They're located and serving northern New Jersey, where swine is fine and the other white meat is king. So them guys over there, over there on Facebook, go over there and check them out. They're trying something new. They want to overnight some cooked barbecue to you, like a pound or two. Check them out, see what the pricing is and everything like that. Also, they have their Law Dog 911 hot sauce. That stuff isn't for rookies. Anyhow, go check them out over there on their Facebook channel or their Facebook page. Let's see here. Today, I'm going to be talking about things, you have to ask yourself some questions. You have to, this matter of fact, this just relates to pretty much everybody. Your first question probably would be, how is your life doing? How is my life doing? How is everything, doing really well? If everything's doing good, you're pretty much set, and do what you got to do. But if things, if you get out of sorts and everything like that, you just go ahead and make your changes that you have to make. You got to do what you got to do. And that's what people say. So, just do a check every now and again. You know what I mean? Every 2 or 3 years or whatever, or maybe every 2 or 3 days, whatever you got to do. Just do a check. Do like I could say a background check, back up a little bit, see where the ground is, and see what you got going on. Anyway, your next question will probably be, what's ahead of you? Where am I going to be in, let's just say, 5 years? Or maybe, let's just round it off at 5. That sounds good. What am I going to be doing? What's my pay rate going to be? All that good stuff. Anyway, there's people that are young, let's say 15 to 18 years old, and they get into school and everything. They're doing their high school stuff, the whole works, and just enjoying themselves. And then a military recruiter will hit them up, and say, hey, you want to come into the military? Well, their pay in the military is, first starting out is probably around $11 an hour, maybe $12 an hour. You can get better pay than that driving a forklift. Anyhow, and plus your life may be on the line. You never know while you're driving a forklift, but you know that your life is probably on the line, being in the military. So the military, you can make 25,000 to 108,000 a year. And of course, the 108,000 is for your top brass, generals, colonels, stuff like that. And there's a lot of good perks in the military. But I don't see myself going over to another country and fighting people that have nothing to do with. Anyway, if you want to go in the military, first thing to do is get your college degree. You go in as an officer and maybe fly something, blah, blah, a fighter, maybe a tanker or a cargo airplane, a C-5, all that good stuff. You can fly. Or maybe be a missile officer. There's a lot of things you can do. For me, the pay in the military isn't that good. But as you go further into your military career, if you decide to go in there, and you get out and you try to become a congressman and stuff like that, man, you could get up to what, 160, 190,000 a year as a congressman. Now over there at FedEx, their pilots, they range from 120,000 a year to about 390,000 a year, depending on how much experience you have. So you can go in the military, fly for the military for, let's just say 10, 15, I'll just go 20 years just for the retirement. Jump out of the military and, like my dad said, after 20 years, you'll be working for half pay or something like that. And, get your half pay there. And then for the rest of your life, of course, and you got the VA benefits. And you can go ahead and work for FedEx, all of these airlines that hire pilots and everything all the time, and matter of fact, they're short on pilots, and whenever they get all that stuff behind them and everything like that, they can make a real good life for themselves. But other than that, you'd have to just see what you're doing and everything, what kind of education you want to have. You have to look at all this stuff. I mean, I know I'm going all over the map here. I'm going from, being a pilot all the way back to your education, from your education to a pilot, from the military, blah, blah, blah. It's all a windy kind of road. You just have to figure out which way you want to go, how to straighten your road out. As for myself, I started college in 1981, 82, running that zone, but I only went for like 2 semesters, and I dropped out of college. I should have never done that, because my goal was an F-16 pilot, and if I'd have went that way, I would be doing really, really well. But I'm doing good now. I'm doing all right. I'm good. But just think about what you want to do. Think about all the stuff you want to do. Let's see, your careers. It's going to be a lot of decision making. Do you want to get into debt with your college? It ranges from $40,000 in debt all the way up to probably $200,000 in debt, stuff like that. Don't even know why it costs that much. But yeah, I think it's greed. People want this amount of money to be a professor, and they're going to teach you to do this and this and this, and then you're going to make X amount of money a year as let's just say a doctor, if you want to be a doctor. But if that suits you, you'll be all right as of being a doctor. So this is all my view. I mean, yeah, okay, I'm bouncing, like I said earlier, bouncing everywhere. I'm all good. Just want to get out there and just stay off the political scene for a little while. And people are nuts, and a lot of them. I mean, damn. Anyway, we'll get back to all that some other time. Anyhow, you guys have a good time. And as for you young people, I know some people don't really tell you all that much and everything on what to do, how to do it, everything like that. Sometimes you have to figure it out yourself. But as for your career, set yourself down and see. You got all of this. Look at all this that you have. I didn't have none of this. I didn't have none of this Google. I didn't have none of this searches that you can do on a computer. I just had to believe a recruiter and my mom and dad. That's all I had. So anyway, that's a long time ago. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with one little simple saying. You play stupid games, guess what you get? Stupid prizes. All right, everybody. Flint's out.